Eduardo, just how much of a whirlwind has the last couple of days been, and do you feel in any way settled in to this clubhouse yet?
Yeah, last couple of days, a little busy days, but I'm happy. I'm happy be here today. I know a couple guys here, but for me, I'll be happy in this team because a lot of great people in this club.
Eduardo, Omar, and Manny, and some of the guys told us that they FaceTimed with you and welcomed you to the club. What did that mean to you for those guys to reach out to you like that?
Making me feel happy. It's very important, when you come into a new team, but the other players of this team. So Narvaez, Pina, I know Visay Garcia, those people I know for a long time. And I'm so happy he coming for first time, but I'm be happy here now when this group, I know a couple players and see if the different team, but now I'm here together. I think it's a lot of fun.
Hey, Eduardo, we've been told that you'll be bouncing around a little bit, playing a couple of different positions, particularly maybe first base, which is not a position that you've played, I guess, in the major leagues. So just kind of want to get your take on that, how you feel about that, and what you think maybe the process to learning that position may be for you.
Yeah, yes. I talked to the manager today. I say, for I'm happy and play with the manager. I say, whatever you need me, I'll be for you. The most important for me, is play every day. Make it this manager the job easy. I'll be, so you need me to be whatever position, I'll be ready for the manager. And the most important for me is help the team win. So I not play for base. I never play for base, never believe. But when you come with this team compete for make a play or win the World Series, you'll be up every all the time. For me, coming early, working the first base too when in me. And for base, I'll be ready. The thing is, there's the same baseball. You only catch the ball, but and try to make a better the manager job.
Well, how soon do you think you'll start working at first base? Will you go over there out there right away, Eduardo?
I don't know. Today, I think he playing third base today. And I think, when I play, I'm coming early, going to the fourth base, taking ground ball, And I think every day, for me, because I know the situation and coming here, help the team win. I don't want, and put it, no, I don't want play. No, I won't play. For me, I won't play. I want practice in first base and doing my best job and help the team win. I think it's the most important. I think it's why he bring it to me here. So why I'll be able to play for base for the team.
Eduardo, how excited are you to join just a first place team and be a part of a playoff push?
What is it?
First place team.
Oh yeah. What is it?
And be on a team that.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I remember this traded me. I remember me in 2012 when they traded from Chicago White Sox to Minnesota. Chicago White Sox in the fourth place. He traded me to Minnesota to the last place. So now I'm the last place to the fourth place. That's why I say again, I'm so happy. And I'm bringing my best energy here. I'm be happy every day here and continue to help this team. We make a playoff. That's why I told the manager I'll be available whatever we need in the lineup every day.
Sorry, Eduardo. I was asking if you have a first baseman's mitt because it looks like you've never been over there before.
The first baseman's glove.
Oh yeah. Eduardo Cabrera gave me the glove. I think when they traded me, somebody called me, the manager, the GM manager, he said, "Hey, you try going play for base?" He said, "Yes." So I talked to Eduardo Cabrera, "Hey man, you know what? Give me your four red gloves. I sent to another one. I need it now." So he gave me the four red gloves. Yeah.
Eduardo, when you would be on the other side of the field playing the Brewers, what was your impression of them? What stood out in your mind about the Brewers?
For when they play in the home stadium in Brewer, the energy, how this team and the passion, the fans every day going to the show, to the stadium and make it this energy for the team. I think this team gonna compete every day. Have great pitchers, great players. it's unbelievable when you face the rotation, you know. But the most important is how much they happy every day. This thing, I think, is why the secret when the team wins is how much everybody together in the clubhouse happy. Everybody in the clubhouse, I think, is why this team be happy every day. But it's great energy, great guys here, great fan, and you know, I'm so happy to be here too.
Craig, what's your reaction to getting 2 more bullpen pieces today and just sort of adding to that pool for the next 2 and maybe more months?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, what we accomplished is we just added to our depth there and added to our choices there, and created some insurance for the big innings, for the leverage innings there. So we feel like now that the group that we can attack the last 2 months with is, you know, we'll have guys step up, and there's enough good arms there and talented arms there that we'll have guys that no matter what happens, that we'll be in a good spot.
Craig, David told us that Keston was, you know, going down to make room for Escobar. Until you get to work out Escobar at first base, will you just not have a right-handed option over there, or what's the plan? Is I know Rowdy kind of does neutral splits anyway.
Well, you know, I mean, I think Escobar is going to be involved at first base, and you know, we're just going to have to see how that goes, and we'll have to kind of evaluate that as it goes. It's going to be new. We've talked about this. It's going to be new for him, but we're going to see how it goes. So that's how we're looking at it. Is that we're gonna try him at first base against left-handed pitching, most likely, and we'll see how it goes. He's gonna, the more he does it, the better he'll get at it. And that's kind of how we're viewing it.
Sorry to cut you off, but could that happen?
We've done more drastic things than this in the past. we've had probably experiments that were less likely to succeed than this one.
Craig, could he play first base
succeed
in this series?
What's that?
Could he play first base in this series?
He could, yes. Yeah, he could.
I'm still trying to get over the word drastic you just used. I need a minute.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? You get it. Yeah.
Craig, did you get caught up?
Unconventional? How about unconventional, maybe? Unconventional?
Yeah, unconventional. The phrase we like to use for both you and David is you guys don't mind thinking out of the box.
Yeah. Sophia, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just asking, how much you were following, and, like David said, just as busy and as active of a trade deadline as probably we've ever seen. I mean, have you even kind of had time to absorb like all the changes across the division, the league, et cetera?
No, no, I didn't watch much MLB Network actually. And I just checked for David's updates, honestly, and didn't follow much. I'm not up to speed on all the changes actually. I know it was a very busy day. Maybe a historically busy day, it sounds like. And I know a lot of big names change places. So, the team that we're playing is going to have a different team tomorrow than they do today. So we'll have to prepare for that. So it was needless to say, it always is an interesting day. And this year turned out to be a very active day. And now you guys will complain every year thus forth that it's not as active as the 2021 trade deadline.
We would never complain.
We're just summarizing it this way. the Cubs and the Nationals have no players left. We're pretty sure they're forfeiting all the rest of their games.
No, they have players. They have players.
Craig, just of those two relievers, what does anything stand out to you about each of them that you're most eager to add to your mix?
Well, I mean, I think they're both talented guys for sure. I mean, I think that's number one that you're eager to add. You know, I mean, I think Norris I've always thought of him as a really talented pitcher. And you know, we look at probably more than kind of the surface stuff, and there's some things to really be excited about from that perspective. I think like the left-handedness is a place that if there's any, like, we're a little shallow there, just kind of in the organization there. So I thought that was important to have another piece there. And it's obviously it's what he's best at, is getting that sided hitter out. So it adds some, you know, another option there, which I think is important. And then Curtis he's just having a really good year. He's solid. He's a strike thrower. He's dependable. And he's just kind of ticking up and going in the right direction. So, you know, I think that's just a steady hand that we're getting there to me, and just a performer, really, a guy that's performing. He's been in some big spots in his career, so that's what excites me about him.
That thing you just mentioned, Craig, strike thrower, that kind of goes for both of those guys. If you look at their numbers this year, and you know, relievers get in trouble when they come in and walk guys, and these guys don't seem to do that.
No, yeah, they're both they're both in a good place with that, you know, that part of their game. You know, there's always things that when we acquire these guys we like, and we'll take a look at it and see if there's things that we can, maybe small tweaks, we can help them take just one more step.
Norris's splits are a little bit like a loogie this year, Craig, and with the 3-batter rule, do you see that being an issue with him?
Well, there's the 3-batter rule, so I mean, he's going to be in for at least 3 hitters. But I think, you know, you never know. I mean, I think that we were just talking about this, is the way our bullpen's kind of operate in a, you know, month to month, or however you want to break it down in segments. Like your bullpen kind of tends to operate in different ways. For a while, we were in games that were, for the early part of the season, it was close games every night. We've now played a little bit of a different type of game. And so that the matchup part of the game has really been a little not necessary for a big chunk of games here. So, I mean, I think there'll be times when we'll use him as a, you know, you get 2 out of 3 lefties matchup. I think there'll be times where he has an inning for himself, or an inning plus for himself. But we'll match him up as we try to do all our guys to put them in the best positions to succeed. I think we try to do that with everybody.
Craig, had using Escobar, does the lefty righty thing make any difference at all with him, since he's a switch hitter? I mean, do you consider him? I mean, yeah, he's pounding lefties pretty good this year, but I mean, I assume you'll use him against righties a lot as well, right?
Yeah, he's going to play tonight. I mean, I love the switch hitter part of it. I love it's something that I think every lineup is made better by having a switch hitter that you can leave in there and count on. It makes it difficult for the other team always. The other team's always going to pick a side that they think the hitter is better at. That's how it works for every switch hitter. But you know, like I said, it makes us a little bit, makes your lineup a little harder to get through, I think, when you put switch hitters in there. And so they always fit to me. They're always tough to manage against. And especially switch hitters with power.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.